What's up, everyone? Happy Thursday. It's BFO day. What's going on?
Hello, everyone.
How are you, Vince?
You know what, Josh? I am fantastic. Thank you for asking.
You ready for your adventure?
Am I ready? Am I ready for tomorrow? Or is everybody ready for tomorrow?
I don't know. I'm sure we'll talk about it.
I'm sure that we will. Yeah, we're going to have a very early day tomorrow. We're going to be flying out to C2E2, spending the day out there, and then flying back. So we're going to have a whirlwind tomorrow. I can't wait.
We got a couple people that have been in here early. We got Dr. John Pops popping in early. Say happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. We got Chase Chaser hanging out with us. We got Charles from Sarasota hanging out with us. Mike, thanks. He's dead tired. He won't be here, but have a great show.
Well, yeah, it's 9 o'clock. I'd be dead. Well, I am dead tired too. I feel you.
So Sirbass, thank you, hanging out. Barry, what's going on? Never asked. What's up? What's going on? Says Wayne. Norway's in the house. Welcome, Norway. We got.
Yeah, why are we complaining? I mean, it's probably like 2 in the morning over there right now.
I know. Pop Funko UK is hanging out with us. We got Pipsqueak. We got Christina helping out and hanging out with us. We got Cross Saved. Hoping everyone had a great week. Hopefully everyone did. Let's see who else is going on. Yeah, you need to check out all the members of PFO, even the missing one. You need to check them out. Even someone that's missing, hanging out on a yacht, I hear, or something like that.
Yeah, he's stuck on a boat right now.
Jetman, happy PFO Thursday, and thanks for being a member for 18 months. Remember, cheers. You can use your member chat, your free super chat for members. So congrats. Thank you. It's almost the end of the month. Wow. Can't believe it's almost May.
We're getting very close.
What's going on? Evelyn. We got Ian in the house. Dave is in the house. Got all kinds of people. Yeah, it's only 3 a.m. there. Vince. Only
3 a.m. You know what? I undersold it. I said 2 a.m., 3 a.m. No, again, how do you do that? I have not seen 2 or 3 a.m. in years. I mean, unless I got to go to the bathroom and I wake up in the middle of the night, then, sometimes I'm getting older.
Yeah. We got, Daniel. He's all the way from Canada.
Well, hello, Daniel.
Not that far from Vince, though. That's like just a hop skip from you.
Which part of Canada? Where at from Canada? Because Canada's a big country. I don't know if you guys know this or not. Not that I'm a geography major or anything.
Norway is smart. She set their alarm for PFO time.
Oh my gosh, that actually, that's pretty committed.
I think Vince sets his alarm too. He just wakes up.
I do. Actually, good point, Josh. Usually I do take a nap before, so I can be very perky and upbeat. I did not get a nap tonight because, we're not packing a lot because we're just going for the day tomorrow. But like I gotta make sure I have all the chargers. We're trying to get some content. Guys,
Oh,
what
yeah.
should we film? Like, what should we do? We got a game plan. We're gonna do some shorts. We're gonna go check out the Funko booth, probably from the outside because we did not get. We're not gonna be able to go inside. Probably check out the lounge fly. I don't know if you had to get a. You didn't have to get a. Was it kind of the same as MYCC? You don't need to have a
I don't think for
slot.
Loungefly. Usually Loungefly, and I think Mondo's going to be there too.
Yeah, so we're gonna check that stuff out. I don't want to
You can
go
get a
get
giant
over.
bag. Those
Yeah,
giant bags are awesome.
yeah. I'm gonna try to buy something just to get that giant bag, so I can get this. We're actually bringing a little carry on just in case, because actually there are a couple things I want to. I want to stop at Plastic Empire. I think they have that Bearlator, the
Oh
Skeletor
yeah,
bear guy. Would like to
yeah.
get one of those. I might get one of the chomps as well. Try to shoot for a
The
shoot for a
chase,
chase.
the chase, handmade by robots shop.
Yes. Yeah, that's the handmade by robot chomp. Yes, not the chomp.
Oh, well, first vinyl, like Vinylmation. Is that what you're talking about? The Mickey Mouse from Disney 100. First
I
vinyl.
I would think so. They did a whole line for the Disney 100.
I know. I'm they're like bringing them back. They brought them back.
I love those. That was my gateway into Funko. I mean, I've said it a
I
bunch of
think it's a
times on here.
gateway into any kind of like any Disney collector. If you went to the parks during that era, you got Vinylmation.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone didn't get Vinylmation.
No, those were my jam.
Yeah, yeah, some good stuff. So yeah, a lot of people hanging out. We did have some releases this week. We had some, I think, some clarification on C2E2 stuff a little bit this week. We had another NFT announcement. I think right after we met, like did PFO last week.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
missed out. Man, I was bummed I missed last week, but wanted to see Mason. Maybe I'll see Mason tomorrow. I think he was going out there. He was going
yeah,
out
you
there,
might run
correct?
into him. He just did a video at Plastic Empire. Speaking of Plastic Empire, I don't know if he's like
Man,
traveling with them or something like that. He just went
wow.
over there first. So I don't know if he
Wow.
went to
What a
Atlanta
traveler.
and then up or what. Maybe he's going to be hanging out at the Plastic Empire booth. I don't know.
Oh, well, you know what? Maybe I will see him over there.
You never know. So yeah, John's on a boat. If everyone's wondering, I think on a boat somewhere.
Yeah, he's going to
We
try to
think
get here.
he's on a cruise, I think, and just hanging out. Probably. Just,
Hey, good for him. We should have just brought Joanna on.
They
I
said they
mean,
had an all-you-can-eat buffet, and yeah,
I like, John's okay. You know,
yeah. Sometimes.
so Jess,
Yeah.
what are you picking up tomorrow? Do you have a game plan going into tomorrow?
You know what? I mean, if I was just gonna pick up two things, I'd pick up Iron Man and I don't. I want to pick up Jiminy Cricket, but then in my other sense, I'm like, I'm not worried about it too.
Yeah.
But also, I think it's kind of cool. Maybe I'll bring this up real quick. Let me load this up. But the whole bundle deal, like, I think that's kind of cool. Like,
I think that
I
I kind of wish they would have done this a long time ago, and I'll be 100% honest because let's see. So I know John, if you guys watched John's video, you might have got a little confused on when 6 a.m. Pacific is, but so 9 a.m. is actually going to be so in Chicago because I will be flying. Oh man, so we land at 7:40. We leave here at like 7:15 our time, Eastern. So guys, help me out with this. We leave here at 7:15 Eastern. We actually land at 7:43 Central because we gain an hour. So the drop is going to be, man, I'm making fun of John. Now I'm trying to think. So the drop for it's going to be 8 a.m., right?
if you're
Yeah,
in
8 a.m. Central time.
Central, yeah.
So like literally I'm going to have to try to get these from the plane if I want to try to get because what's your thoughts? I think most of these are not going to sell out fast. I think Caesar
No.
Clown and the poster are definitely selling out in the first half
Yeah,
hour.
probably.
But
And
other than that, I don't see anything selling out.
maybe because they're going to be limited. So curious how many bundles there are going to be, and then how many individual of the more limited pieces, the Freddy,
See, and that's what I was wondering. From
Manny.
what John said in his video, and I don't know where he heard it from. I think he said that he's seen it on Jizz Tracker, and I don't remember seeing it, so I can't confirm or deny. But he was saying that there was 1,100 loaded for
Bundles?
bundles. So I'm
Okay.
guessing, and those are going to have the limited pieces. So 1,100 of the limited pieces. That means they're saving 1,900 for the con, which I think seems like about right.
But is
But
that the only
1,100
way you're going to
bundles
be able
at
to get those? Like, you can't buy those individually? The
I
Franny and
feel
that?
like I don't know. It's a good question. Can you? Do you think you can? You know what? I don't know. I mean, I think it would be smart on Funko's part if they say, "Hey, listen, you want the limited stuff. The only way you're going to get it is in the bundle." I know that that's not going to make everybody happy, but I mean, really, it's like a show exclusive, so you almost shouldn't be
Yeah.
able. But 3,000 pieces is not super like crazy limited
No.
either.
I
So
think that's the thing. It's like, I don't know. Like, if I could just get, I guess, Poochie, Iron Man, I'd probably be happy. Maybe Jiminy Cricket. I'm not worried about him though. Too, I could probably get him later. I don't think he's going to sell out.
no,
You
I
know,
I agree with you. I feel like Jiminy is going to be around for a while. I was going to just try to get the bundle, and I mean, I don't really want to have that 10-inch pop
I know
that I got to
that,
try to get rid of.
you get the 10-inch with it. You gotta get that one, but all the rest. So yeah,
I got to decide what I'm going to do because I mean, what I really would like to get, I think the 2-pack is like not 100% a must for us because it's a 2-pack and Brie hates
yeah,
2-packs, but it is a Disney 2-pack, so I think I can get her on board with that. Um, Definitely want the Looney Tune guy.
yeah,
I would kind of like the dog, but I kind of like Poochie, and
yeah,
definitely Iron Man. The rest, I could take or leave. Let's put it that
yeah.
way.
I think same kind of thing. I mean everything else, like a lot of the other things would just be, can you sell it? Can you not? But will the stuff sit on the site? Will it not? All those kind of
I
things.
think that's
So
kind of the key. I mean, that's kind of the key of if I can help people, like we're going there, and I know I won't get anything there. I mean, I would try to get the Iron Man. I would like to have the Iron Man with the con sticker, just as kind of like a memento of us actually being there.
yeah,
With that being said, will I pay $60 for it? Nope. Like, I have a feeling like that's what they're gonna be trying to get. Or are they gonna just try to make a quick buck? Are they gonna sell it for 30? 30, I
yeah.
would be on the fence if somebody was, because I know there will be people hawking
I
these
think
off.
30 would be the easy. Yeah, just
I think
like,
30
hey,
I think I would probably do it as like you know, as a
you didn't
one
have to
thing.
stand in line. You didn't have to deal with any of
Yeah,
that.
for 15 bucks, not having to stand for 2 hours or so. I guess I feel okay with that.
Do you think that one will be like the crazy priced one though? Because it's really the only Marvel out of this one. It's a Marvel, a well liked Marvel character
I
as
think it's
well
well
too.
liked. I think that the mold is super good. With all that being said, I think it's going to depend on how many there are. And with that being said, again, I think I said with that being said twice, but um, do I see it being like a crazy expensive one down the road? I think it's really going to depend. Like we've had some Tony Stark pops, and I think that there's been some good molds. They've held pretty good value, but nothing like, I don't think triple digits. Con sticker is the one from, I'm trying to remember which one that was from. There's one Tony Stark one from a con with the con sticker. Is it triple digits? Maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
But like I feel like this is kind of a different era. I don't know I don't know how crazy any of this stuff will be other than right out the gate. I think flippers will be definitely on the 2 one-piece pops, and I think everything else will, it should be comfortable. I think people will get what they want tomorrow.
Yeah, I think a lot of people will be going after the individual stuff. I think the people that want to think they can flip stuff will go after the bundles or wanna, but I think the bundles are a hit or miss though too, because you could go after the bundles and the bundle could sell out. I don't,
Right. Right,
I
because
don't know if
everybody
it
might have
will at
the
that price, but it might.
yeah, everybody could have the same idea. I know John said that Freddy's a must for him and Proto and Franny.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're a must for me. Not that I don't like them.
I
Man,
think
I
we'll
don't
see
want
them
to.
in a ton of mystery boxes. I think we'll see them,
Yeah,
like those kind of things happen.
I'm not. Unfortunately, when they're not the themed ones now, because they've done so many over the last 3 years, I'm not as excited about the. If it's a character, I think it's different. I can get like the Captain America last year was super excited about Peter Pan. Pinocchio is like there's some Freddy's that like we need to add. Like to add the Captain Freddy is not like a must for me. So
Yeah.
if I was able to get it, it'd be super cool. I'll be honest, like if I seen somebody and they hand him like if I see Mike Becker tomorrow and he hands me a Freddy, I'd probably give it away and give it to somebody else because it's not probably as special to me as maybe some other people.
Now, if he hands you a Ahsoka,
I'll be honest, he hands me an Ahsoka, I am auctioning it off for our charity. I won't even keep it. I would
I
auction
know
off for the charity auction.
it's such a weird pop. It's not that great looking to
I
me.
think it's cool for like people that like want to be Ahsoka complete, or if you're a huge star. I think it's almost like a social media Freddy. You know what I mean? When they used to
Yeah.
like give those out, I think that the Hall H Ahsoka is kind of turned into that a little bit. And I think sometimes pops like that is it could be like a corner piece in your collection if like depending on what the story is. Personally, it wouldn't mean a whole lot to me. Personally, I would love to auction that off for our charity. Is what I would do with it. Even though I'm a huge, gigantic Star Wars person, I'd love to have like a Star Wars piece like that. I think that's what I would do.
Now, people are already lined up, I guess, at Hollywood.
So what
I
do
don't
you
know.
you
I
just
don't
got
get
to have
this
a
whole.
chair, huh? You just got
I
to
don't
put a
get this.
chair out there?
I can put a chair down and it holds my spot thing. Like
I love that. That's
I never
fantastic.
heard of that. Like I thought,
You think you got to sew your
the
name in it?
like you just gotta like put a chair down and then it's you got your spot. Like no one's sitting there too. Not a single person is there. I could see like one person have to like watch the chairs for everyone.
Yeah, and it's kind of what's kind of weird about it? Like, okay, so Funko Hollywood, what are they because this was at Funko Hollywood, right? I
Yeah.
think that's what it was.
Yeah,
Like
you see the Hollywood stars.
they're
Yeah.
not they're not gonna have con stickers there, right?
No, I mean, I guessing just because people want some of the like limited pieces. Like, I wonder what they'll all have. Like, how many of
That's
different things.
I feel like there's gonna be enough for everybody. But this is interesting because I think that since SDCC, like SDCC this last year was definitely the first time that I can remember since I've been collecting since 2019 that like stuff did not sell out. Like, and sometimes stuff doesn't sell out like that day, but I mean, there was multiple pops that didn't sell out. I mean, months. Like it took
Yeah,
months to finally sell out of it. So is this going to be the con that they started to correct those numbers? You know what I mean? Because obviously they overproduced for the con for SCCC. Is C2E2 the one that they kind of are going to put out closer to numbers that they're going to actually sell out of? I'm going to be curious to see that.
yeah. I'll be curious. I'm curious how many con for shared stickers. Since there's not that many retailer shared stickers. There's only a couple
Yeah,
retailers out
4.
there. Target has two pops, Poe and the Green Lantern one. Box Lunch has a soda. So sodas are going to probably be pretty easy to get, even on box lunch later.
Yeah.
I'm thinking. Barnes and Noble is carrying the giant Pokemon and Books a Million. Barnes and Noble Books a Million, and then GameStop is the 2-pack.
Yeah, and that's it, right?
That's it. The rest are
everything
Funko
else
Shop.
is Funko Shop.
So it is all about selling at the Funko Shop for everything else.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I still got to decide. I don't know what I don't know what we're gonna do yet. I don't know what I'm gonna try to pick up yet. Do I go for the bundle? Do I justify it? We have a channel. Do I want to show everything off and then look at everything and then decide what we're gonna keep? Maybe give a couple things away. I mean, that might be fun.
Yeah.
But just get a couple that I actually want to get. I'm gonna have to think. I'm gonna have to think about that. Does anybody know, anybody in the chat right now, for sure going after the bundle? Have you made that decision? Because I haven't heard a lot of people say that as of yet, that for sure they're going to go get that bundle.
I think it would be awesome if they did the bundle at the con itself. Like, you could just go in there and say, I want the bundle. Here you go. And it's all packed and ready to go. So I thought that would be
have to ship it for me, though.
All right, we got our guest, other guest here. We got
John, you flew, huh? Did they get you on a helicopter to bring you back home?
I just got home like 30 minutes ago. I'll admit I did sit down and have dinner with Joanna, so that's why I wasn't on right at like 9:05.
Okay.
But
okay.
Yeah, I was listening though. So
it brought you in helicopter, dropped you off.
You know, it's funny. They did have a all-you-can-eat buffet that I did see as we were leaving, and oh my god, it looked so good.
Oh,
it smelled so good. But yeah, no. Yeah, I don't like being on cruise ships anymore.
Nah.
But how's everybody doing? Excited for C2E2?
Yes.
Yeah, we were just kind of talking about the bundle. We're seeing a lot of people aren't going to go after the bundle just because of the cost, I think. And a lot of stuff they don't want out of it. So.
Yeah, which I think is funny because then there's all these other people that have already pre-ordered the One Piece poster for like $250. So I'd rather buy the bundle for $318.
Yeah.
And then
yeah, really? Is that where we're at now? People are still
Oh, Vince, that's insane.
People are so crazy, huh?
Yeah, look on eBay on all the pre-sales for con sticker.
You know, I love that. I love that. I that's good. I'd like to hear stuff like that because I feel like you know, it's still semi, you know, I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. I don't think that a lot is going to sell out super quick, but you know, I'm curious to see what you know, other than the 2 One Piece pops, because I don't even hear a lot about the what was it? It was My Hero and Dragon Ball were the other 2 anime.
Yeah, I haven't heard a lot of people say.
I haven't heard like a crazy amount of people, even though I do love that Dragon Ball Z with the cat.
Yeah,
kind of want to have that, but you know, I think that the 2 One Piece are going to be the ones that definitely are the big hitters out of this group.
So I agree 100%. The bundle is not worth it if you just want one pop, but the fact that they have the 3 limited pops in the bundle, that sealed the deal for me. That's why we need the bundle.
So you're going bundle.
Going bundle. And I
figured that you would.
I heard what you said about like, and it was my concern as well. Like, all right, we're going to have a 10-inch pop. Poe is a 6-inch pop, which I just realized today, actually.
Is he?
Yeah, apparently he's the 6-inch, but he didn't look 6-inch from the glam shot.
No, I didn't think
people were saying he's 6-inch. So we're going to have other size pops. But honestly, I'm fine with it because I know in our group chats alone, like there's at least one person who wants one of each, if that makes sense. So
yeah,
I'm sure we can do some trading or do a giveaway or whatever. Like, I'm not worried about having the extra pops. I just don't want to go in. I don't want to have to worry about going in multiple times and seeing not something sell out, but like, you remember when, was it last year for SDCC, you would add something to your cart.
Yeah.
And then it would randomly remove some other thing. Yeah. So,
well, and as stuff sells out, you got to go back to the beginning. I mean, that's the way it's been on the Funko Shop forever.
Yeah.
Well, I would say also, that's probably because box lunch is shared with box lunch. So even if it's only 504 on the Funko shop, box lunch is going to have a lot more.
Yeah, because there was what 14, 13.5.
13.5, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why do I always get that thumbs up? What is that my computer, like, for real?
It must be your computer. It must be like something.
How do I
built
do
into
that? I
your
love it.
Webcam.
See, Holly, I don't think you're the only one. I think there's a lot of people who were actually really interested in Poe until they found out he was oversized. I didn't know.
Yeah, people are really over the oversize. I mean, and I get it. It's if they can. I mean, they have a place in some people's collection, but it's kind of weird. None of the other Poes have been oversized.
Maybe that's why they wanted to do something different.
I don't like it.
I don't think the soda is going to sell out anytime soon. So if anybody wants the soda,
you'll be on box lunch if nothing else. So.
Wayne brings up a good question. Think the one soda will damage the other pops in the bundle? I hope not. I mean, they've been wrapping all the sodas we've been getting recently from the Funko shop in brown paper pretty well. So as long as they do that, like,
I opened 2 pretty big orders today from the Funko shop, and I'll be honest, they packed pretty well. And let's put it this way: there was pops, sodas, and a cooler in there, and everything looked in pretty good shape. So I feel like, because let's remember back to SDCC, they shipped those horrible for SDCC. If you guys remember, I think we had all kinds of problems. I really feel like with some of these bigger orders, I don't know. I've really thought that they've done a good job shipping as of late. So I feel confident that no matter what you're going to do, I think you should be okay.
Yeah, and I think if you're going for at least 5 pops, the bundle is worth it if you can swing it. But I know $318 is a lot of money. So I get it. Like, I get that not a lot of people are going to be going for it, but I think a lot of the flippers who are going after the Shanks and Caesar Clown will be trying to get it because they could sell those 2 pieces pretty quickly, and then they can sell off everything.
Well, and also the limited piece. I mean, if you look at it this way,
and
if you want the limited piece, and if those are must adds for you, especially for the first couple months, I'm thinking that's going to be at least a $50 pop. No, what do you guys think?
Which one?
All of like $50 each, let's call it.
I think
Franny maybe a little bit more out the gate because this is the first one.
I think Franny will be a little bit more out the gate. Long term, probably $40-$50 each, but that's still like triple retail.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and that's where I'm getting at. If we're talking like they're going to be $50 pops, and if let's say you're going to play the long game, you're going to be paid, because I think right away, like you might be able to go to eBay and Macari and and whatnot and find these being flipped for $100 each. People overpay for Franny, especially. But like what we just said, long play, $40-$50 pops. If you even take it for that, and you're going to end up adding them eventually, it's $150 for those 3 right there. You could start to justify if you were going to get 2 or 3 other ones, and then those 3, maybe you get the bundle. I'm on the fence right now. I'm on the fence on what we're going to do.
Did anybody see yet? Are there any Frannies on the market? Because it's the night before, and stuff seems to always fall off the truck the night before the cons.
It does. I've not seen anything as of yet.
I see a couple pre-orders for $125 for Franny, but I don't see any.
And pretty much exactly where I expected.
Yeah, I don't see any sales though. Like sales of pops in hand. I just see like sales of a picture of a glam shot. So interesting.
So we did have another soda. Speaking of sodas, hit the market this week finally. Did you guys pick up any?
I'll be honest, I can't pay $18 for a soda. Like my whatever's in my being, all my I just can't do it. I can't pay $18 for a soda for some reason.
I had to pick this one up. So I know
we bought a bunch.
I know it'll go lower at one point. I think I wonder how long this one will last on there on the site. I don't know if it'll get to the point where it's going to be on sale, but it might. I
think it will. I think it will. Because I feel like there's been other sodas that people are pretty hyped about, and then they stick around a lot longer than I would expect. I feel like
I think unfortunately
really
this one's going to be
same.
around for a while. Although I will say this, we have been like sold out of the other one. I felt like when the original Marty McFly dropped, there wasn't a lot of hype. I think it was because it dropped when there was a lot of other characters dropping, and then slowly over time, all these people who are Back to the Future fans found out there was a Marty McFly soda, and people have just wanted the common, and we've sold the commons. I mean,
There's
pretty
definitely some
well.
that just don't come back up. Like
Yeah.
Sonic is insane. Like I never see anybody selling Sonics.
So this is interesting. So Evelyn, I'm glad you brought this up. So she said Ralphie's has Freddy, Franny, and Proto for pre-order, kind of pricey, but he has them all. Interestingly enough, so I'm on his site right now. He has Caesar Clown. You can pre-order it for $65. You can pre-order
right?
Shanks.
On sticker or shared?
Shared. You can pre-order Shanks for $110 if you don't care about the con sticker. But listen to this. Iron Man sold out. Iron Man pre-order shared sticker, $65 sold out. He's got Franny up for $70, which I think is
65
fair out of the gate. Iron Man 65 for Iron Man is a lot. But 70 for Franny is not terrible for a limited piece of a first time pop.
I mean, it depends on how many they got. You know, listen. Good for you guys. You know, good for you guys that can't wait.
I don't care about the sticker though, and I'll tell you this: the
I
difference between the con sticker and the shared sticker, like it doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't stick out. Like, you know, when you look at like a New York Comic Con sticker, and there's like a visible difference from.
It's kind of like the WonderCon ones to me.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's just not enough of a difference for me to care. Like I don't care about the difference in the sticker. So.
I mean, I don't care, but I do. I don't, but I do. Like, I kind of do want to get a Iron Man. But seeing pre-order sell out 65. I was hoping I could get one from the flipper for $30 at the show tomorrow, but
Iron Man is by far one of the most popular ones. I say Iron Man is probably the most popular non-anime one.
Yeah.
Wow, pre-orders at 65 already. That's insane.
Yeah, for the shared sticker. It'd probably be over 100 for the con sticker.
Yeah,
that
I agree.
Yeah, Brian, that would have been awesome.
Yeah, I said that from the very beginning. It should have been like that. It would have been really cool if they added, you know, the little photo and the guitar. But I think the translucent part would have been pretty simple for them.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. So I saw all these comments. Speaking of Marty McFly this week, saw all these comments yesterday about because they canceled. I don't know if you have the slide for Jelly Belly. Like they finally sent out the cancellations for Jelly Belly. And everybody was like freaking out in the comments, and people are like writing all over the place, like sodas are gone, sodas are over. And it's just like they just dropped Marty McFly like 40 days ago or 4 days ago, and Jiminy Cricket comes out tomorrow.
And it seems like these are all have been canceled through Entertainment Earth so far. But I haven't heard anywhere else saying they've canceled them. Just Entertainment Earth, both the Velma and the Jelly Belly.
Yeah, that's why I really think these are going to show up at some point.
I'm wondering if it's because they were pushed so far out, maybe, that they just don't want to hold on to the pre-orders. Like they're worried about too many like bad credit cards or not going through or dealing with all kinds of different things.
I mean, they did blame it on the supplier, but you know, that might be their way. You know, you never know. We're gonna see over the next 6 months what ends up happening, because you know, is this gonna come back around? Is it gonna be a con exclusive? Is it gonna be a Funko Shop exclusive? Is it gonna be, you know, we've seen stuff like that happen before.
It just switches who has it.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I hope it comes out though. I like this one.
I do too. Like it's super basic, but it's cute.
Yeah, I had it in pre-order from GameStop, you know, whatever, 2 years ago, I think at this point. But they canceled that a long time ago.
I mean, it could be a new exclusive to
Meijer
grocery store.
Listen, guys, I go to Meijer all the time.
Meijer's trying to take over.
I love the Meyer sticker too. There was a very cool Cars Pop back in the day that's got a Meyer sticker on it as well.
Oh yeah, that black and white Lightning McQueen, right?
Yeah, it was one of the Lightning McQueens. I can't remember which one. I just remembered the sticker on it. And we got Meyers all over the place in the Midwest. So
Yeah.
Speaking of cars, really quick, is there something going on that I don't know about? I have never seen more Disney collectors like come out of like nowhere. Everybody's looking for the Cars Pops. Is there a new Cars
I think
movie?
once you see one or two of them, you know you got to have it. Those are I love those Pops. Like I've almost skipped every time we've pulled them.
I was watching somebody sell them on their auction, and this wasn't a big streamer, like, or not, I shouldn't say big streamer because somebody could always have the potential to become a big streamer, but it wasn't somebody that I recognized on whatnot, and I couldn't believe it. They were selling for hundreds of dollars. It was like regular Lightning McQueen, regular Mater. Of course, they had the blue Dynaco Mater and Dynaco Lightning McQueen. They both sold for over $500. Like, I was like, what is going on? The little one, Luigi, right? Is the little yellow,
he's green, I think.
Or who was the yellow one? The little yellow car sold for like $88. I was like,
wow,
what is going on? I guess because they're just so scarce and hard to find in good condition.
Yeah, they're great.
I think also, you'll start getting that generation that grew up on it. I mean, I remember our son had tons of cars stuff. So you might start getting people that's just nostalgia, either when they had kids and they watched it a lot, or those kind of things. I mean, it's still a big place over at Disneyland with the world, the Cars Land and everything going on. I don't know if anniversary's coming up or anything for it, maybe too.
Well, Cars 2 came out. My kid, that was the first movie that we took the kids to. And we walked out of. I mean, we watched probably 15 minutes of the movie, and then we left because they were unruly. But yeah, I mean, the first one, I bet you it probably was close to 20 years now. Probably, I don't know, maybe. They're great though. Yeah, those are great.
Yeah, the Cars movies were great. So, we did have a weird announcement this week.
Yeah, Funko. Lean into it. I think this is smart.
Hardcore into it. Like, let's create a whole new Instagram account around it. And
it looks like Freddy's not wearing pants. Am I the only one who thinks that?
I think he has robot underwear on. Maybe robot underwear.
It's kind of like Mega Man.
He looks like Mega Man or Astro Boy.
Yeah. Like, it actually looks like Astro Boy as Mega Man.
Yeah. If they do a all anime like fun days this year, I'm gonna be very happy for the anime collectors.
I don't think they're gonna do that. Listen, they just announced NFT Funimation in May as an NFT drop.
And Scooby-Doo.
So I'll be curious to see what that's going to be all about. And Scooby-Doo Series 2.
Scooby-Doo Series 2. I see people already getting hyped. I don't know, but I'm excited.
I hope they do all deluxe movie moments or something.
God, why would you say that? Why would you say that? That's terrible.
Could you imagine?
I love that. I'm out of May.
I think this is interesting that they're separating and branching off, and I wonder if it's because like a lot of times the hardcore anime people might not really care about any of the other stuff, like I don't know, like are they just doing it because they want to branch it? Like it's weird to create a whole new account around it and a whole new like push for it as a totally separate thing, unless they're going to create some other products other than Funko Pops and our
like are they really going to lean into it? Like, and man,
is it working? How many followers do they have?
They have like 500 the other day.
Okay.
I mean, I would hope they got a lot more by now.
I went to follow it because I want to see what happens with it.
I know I did. I think this. Listen, as far as I like that they're starting to kind of start figuring out the social media stuff again, because I feel like that was kind of going by the wayside the last 2 years. So I like that they're putting their energy into something, and they should lean into their anime collectors. I mean, I think that anime is
Big
hot right
fandom
now.
Go after. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree, Chase Chaser. Chase Chaser, can we start that petition? If they get an anime Funko Instagram page, I think we deserve a Star Wars only Funko Instagram page. Just saying. No,
That might not
all right.
happen.
I'm the only.
Yeah,
we're the
no.
only two. Okay, cool.
I think it's just you and Chase, but that's cool. I mean, two followers. I'm sure they can put the resources into it.
I mean, he's got the concepts. I've got the content. We can make it work. Like we can bring.
I'll
boys
follow
to the
both of
yard.
you guys.
I appreciate that. I'll take it. And we got Jonathan. That's all we need. Boom. There we go. Man, no Star Wars fans here tonight.
Listen, I love Star Wars, but I don't need them to do. I don't need to follow 10 accounts. I get too confused then.
I think it'll be interesting if they start making this like a whole storyline thing, and
It looks like the
maybe
beginning
more
of like a
things around
comic
it.
book or something.
Freddy, what is this? Just Freddy? Who is this? Like, what are they gonna call him? Is he?
I don't know, but I like that city background with the Funko Tower in the back. It's kind of cool.
It'll be interesting to see if they actually come out with some. Like they already had an Astro Boy Freddy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it came out. Did it come out 2 years ago?
2 years ago,
3
I
years
think.
ago.
2 or 3.
We had Aang. Didn't we have an
Freddy.
Aang?
Yeah.
Even though he's not anime.
Yeah,
I've been told-
don't start that because people get upset.
I'm
They
not
say all
saying that
the
he's
time,
anime. I'm just saying he's animation.
Avatar: The Last Airbender is not anime. Star Wars. Ouch.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what I mean. I think we're guessing. I'm curious. I'm intrigued. Let's put it that way. I'm following because I am intrigued.
Speaking of anime and then like Asia had a ton of things released recently.
The molds for Pop Asia stuff is crazy. I love it.
Okay, Bar. What's up, Chris? You just ordered or pre-ordered the Egghead Junior. Where'd you pre-order it from? Out of curiosity. So what's interesting with these Asia pops, these Asia exclusive pops, they come out with Asia exclusive pops every year. I just always find it wild. Like we may never see any of these in the States. Like some of these just never come over here.
Yeah, no.
Like look at the one down there where he's riding the horse. Like that is a crazy mold.
Look at the pandas. I mean, look at the detail on those things.
Yeah.
I mean, some great details, some really cool different pops. I saw some bundles being sold through like Ralphie's and some other places. So
I did see the Freddy Asia pops. I was a little underwhelmed.
I feel like we've gotten very similar ones before.
Yeah.
I feel like it was just a head swap.
Oh, Ralphie's nice.
Code Duo.
There you go. Code Duo. Forbidden Gaming, what's up? They're just throwing stuff at the wall, hoping something sticks. I mean, that's basically every company in a nutshell. I mean, they just make products and they hope people like them and buy them.
Well, I mean, I think they're catering to their Asia exclusives, and I mean, it's fine. They're what they are. I think they're cool. I think that they're super detailed, and I kind of like that the little monkey down there. I like the pandas.
The Batman is unique. Like it's interesting. You can definitely tell it's Batman inspired, but it's not like the same thing we've gotten all like every time. You know?
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, I don't think we have any Batmans with the brain on the outside.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that. This is where creativity kind of shines a little bit. Like I was kind of underwhelmed with the newest that other Batman wave of pops. Like I just didn't feel like it was super special. You know. Like I would get that Batman with the brain before I would get any of the other Batman ones. So, but the Asia exclusive pops I feel like are fun because they don't get released here in the States. It adds that extra level of like the hunt experience. And I know that's basically like how Canadian collectors and European collectors and Australian collectors, like that's how they feel about every single thing that gets released here. So if you want to put yourself in an international collector's shoes for 10 seconds, try to go
Go
grab
for
one of
it.
those Asia Pops without paying an arm and a leg, you know? Confirmed. Funko Pops have brains. Dude, you know somebody's going to do that. Somebody's going to keep milking that trend until it dies.
Might be around for a while.
Yeah. Oh, what's up, Josh? You might run into Funko News Canada tomorrow, Vince. He's at C2E2.
Well, Josh, come say hi.
I did not see this chase. Oh my
I
god.
did see this chase.
You
I
didn't
think
see
I
the
love
chase?
that this
Dude, that is amazing.
Yes.
Completely different mold.
Different
That's
box,
incredible.
different mold.
That's incredible. And it's an HQ exclusive. Good luck, guys.
Yeah, this is going to be
Wow.
impossible, but I love it.
That's good. Impossible
Yeah.
is good.
I'm with you. I want to have a hard time finding some of this stuff. You know, they've done some good, some of the, this is going to be the Hollywood, right? That sticker is Hollywood, right?
HQ, it looks like. Hollywood is more like darker green.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Holly
love
said
when they change
already,
it up altogether.
already sent her sister in Seattle on a mission to get both. There you go. And if she doesn't get you the chase, well, she wasn't your real sister. You know, just wasn't meant to be.
Well, not a good one at least. But you know, even the regular figure though. Look at the regular figure with the
The
little
regular one is
cleaver.
great too. Yeah, this is what a pop chase should be. Completely
100%.
different. Not like, you know, if he was or if he had like a different colored hat or something like super lame. Like, yeah, this is awesome.
I remember Theoden from the man. I haven't watched a movie in a while. I don't know if I said that right or not. From Lord of the Rings.
It sounded good.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. You know, I was practicing it in my head for the last 5 minutes before I said it. So Funko News Canada said that this was a Walmart exclusive in Canada, and it's been out for a while.
Oh, really?
Interesting, right?
I only trust about 20% of what he says. So
Yeah, I mean, I would say 50-50 for me. I'm gonna give, because I might meet him now. I'm gonna say 50-50. I agree with.
oh, actually, I have to be nice to him. He might be getting me a shirt. So no, he's a very trustworthy guy. Everything he says is on point. So
That's why I follow him.
there you go. No, in all seriousness, though, guys, if you are an international collector, you definitely need to follow Funko News Canada. He's got you covered with all the links, all the drops, and he goes to every single con. So if you want to meet the man behind the page, he will be at C2E2 this weekend and every single other con forever. So
It's the way to do it.
I don't know how he does it. I really don't. Josh is the man. I agree. But Theoden, I feel like this is going to scratch the itch for a lot of Lord of the Rings fans because once again, it seems like Lord of the Rings has made like this big resurgence in the community.
Is there a reason why?
I don't know.
I mean, this movie is pretty
got me.
old.
You got me, but it seems like people want Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, and House of the Dragon right now. I mean, we couldn't really pinpoint a reason as to why people want the Cars Pops so bad, but they do, you know?
Yeah, you know, it's weird. It's weird how stuff pops up like that every once in a while. Like I've been watching Fallout, and now I need to get a couple of those pops. And like I had Vault Boy before. I remember having Vault Boy at some point because I didn't have a clue what a Vault Boy is. Now I kind of would love that if I would pull that. But so it's kind of fun to see when stuff kind of comes back around like that. And Theoden might be that for some people. I thought that there was talk of them doing something. Is that why? I don't know.
I don't know. Who knows? Elena's going to be at C2E2. Look at that.
Elena, yep. Well, I'll see you there tomorrow, man. We're gonna.
Now, do you guys have a game plan for C2E2, or are you just flying blind?
We've got a game. Listen, we're on it, John. We're in a very tight schedule.
I figured.
Plane leaves 7:15 tomorrow morning. We get there at 7:43 a.m. 8 o'clock. John, here. So just in case you're confused, Central Time. Central Time. It's going to be 8 a.m. tomorrow, which means we're going to have to order our stuff. Like I'm going to probably be on the plane trying to get hopefully we're on the tarmac at that point, and I'm ordering the Funko Pops from the plane.
Yeah, I have to
Here's the time.
I have to issue a blanket apology once again. I know I got the time wrong at the end of our video. I apologize. Joanna and I are in mega prep mode for May the 4th. So we are filming like 3 to 5 videos ahead. And we filmed this video like a week ago. And yeah, so I apologize. I was so concentrated on getting the anime names right. So that's why I messed up on the time. I know, no excuse. So I am sorry. Plenty of people, trust me, plenty of people messaged me and was like, hey, you should probably quit YouTube because you got the time wrong on C2E2. So no, they weren't that mean, but they were quick to correct that we got the time wrong. So I apologize.
Hey, at least you got a lot of comments, right? A lot of comments.
We did get some comments. Yeah.
John probably did it intentionally.
So
Take the interaction.
Also, these came out. So we got Evil Homer coming sometime
I like
soon.
Evil Homer.
And when's the last time we had a Funko Shop exclusive non-Michael Jordan basketball pop?
I was gonna say it would have probably been Michael Jordan. I don't remember basketball. We've had a couple baseball players, but not basketball that I can remember.
I think Evil Homer is a great one. It's definitely,
that's
definitely
cool.
want to grab that one.
Always so jealous of the other sports pops and their epic molds. Like, look how crazy awesome that dynamic mold is for Jaylen Brown.
Oh, Will Chamberlain. What's the last?
Well,
I remember Rodman, I think. And then, speaking of basketball, we had more come out. Even I don't know. It reminds me of, is it supposed to be NBA Jam? Like,
yeah, do you remember that video game? You played 2-on-2?
Yeah.
Best
when he's
game.
on fire and everything. Like,
best game.
Did you play that,
Love
John?
that game.
No, I have
that would have been before John's time.
Even if it was during John's time, he wouldn't know.
Well, because it was both on, like, you could get it eventually on, like, console, but I remember playing in the arcade.
Arcade. No, it was arcade for me. You did the 2-on-2. My guys were always Rodman and Isaiah Thomas. And this is the old Isaiah Thomas and Rodman before he went all Rodman.
Oh, no.
How did my camera go dead already?
Dude, that was quick.
How did it go? How did it go dead already? Look at the pulsing.
That was quick. You're about an hour ahead of schedule, camera.
Son of a gun. Well, I might
Bald Torino. Have we officially talked about the Scooby-Doo Series 2 yet? We briefly mentioned it. I don't know if we have officially talked about it yet.
No.
I don't know if there's a
slide. Have we got confirmation or rumors?
Well, we got rumor confirmation. I mean,
it looked like a confirmed rumor. Yeah.
Because, like, the only confirmation we have right now is, of course, the one coming up.
We're going with laptop camera now.
There we go. Nice and fuzzy, like 1997.
Jeez.
So we got the confirmation of these ones right here. So,
yeah, these are creepy.
I love these.
I love the little monkey.
Tuesday's drop.
Creepy monkey. Tuesday.
Yeah. I see a lot of people excited for these. I mean, they're super creepy.
Is it a smaller drop too? Like, I can't remember what they're saying.
Smaller than the last one. It's not that small. I think it was still probably around 24,000 packs.
Bigger than the April Fools, of course. But
yeah, a lot bigger than April Fools, but not like, I don't think it was crazy. This accordion monkey must be in my collection at some point.
It's a good one.
I love that thing.
Who's the Freddy? It's Freddy as what?
Father Karras.
Yeah.
Goat Demon's a good one.
John doesn't really watch horror, do you, John?
I've seen both Conjuring movies, if that counts.
Yeah, see, that's my kind of horror movies, though. The Conjuring, The Exorcist, I like those. I don't like where people get all chapped up.
Yeah, no, I'm not about that.
Like Saw and stuff like that.
No, yeah, I'm not into like that. I'm just not into. I was scarred as a child.
No, gore, not really you.
I am very excited for the other movie on the other half of this slide.
Yeah.
Got another trailer for that this week. It's the first time I feel like we are actually getting some like true Marvel hype, like not artificial, like people actually excited to see a Marvel movie again.
Yeah.
There was the pack numbers on there, Josh.
So
If you want to look real quick.
So 21,000 standard and
Yeah, and
17 premium. So I'm surprised. That's a lot of standard. I think. Well, I don't know. I think they could have went a little lower with the premium. A little lower. Did anyone get the Doja Cat pre-order?
No.
I was going to pick some up, and then I didn't. And then now, if you go on the site, it shows it as sold out, which is kind of cool that they do that after the date of the pre-order. But $30 starting out. It does come in a pop protector though. So
wasn't
guessing hard.
What was the other one that they did? Was it they got the Jason Kelsey? What was the other one? The other
pre-order?
Yeah, there was another one. No,
what, the Dunkings?
No, another one. God, this is weird. I feel like I'm staring myself straight in the face now. I don't like the camera being right there.
In a weird year. But Lauren, what's going on, Lauren? She said we did get an email earlier from Drop that Funime and Scooby-Doo are confirmed the next drops. So we do have
email.
Oh, good.
We do have confirmation there.
Nice. So
I'm curious to see what they're going to do with Scooby-Doo.
I don't even remember. Like, I remember, but I also don't remember. Like, I need a refresh. Like, what did Series 1 look like?
Series 1 was the monster guy, our last soda, Witch Doctor soda.
Monster guy. I might need a little bit more than that.
The white one, the one that you pull.
The snow goat.
Oh no, it was in Josh's video.
Oh,
Josh,
yeah.
What's his name?
I remember the Witch Doctor soda.
So.
The soda that he got from you, the white
Snow Ghost.
Snow Ghost.
Snow Ghost.
We had Snow Ghost, Redbeard.
Redbeard.
I'm looking at him right now. The robot, not Robbie, but a robot guy. Freddy is Captain Cutler.
Oh, I have that one.
And then the Scooby-Doo girl. Yeah.
Nice.
They're good.
So what could they do for Series 2? Or what would you guys like to see them do for Series 2? Everybody in the chat included. Drop your...
we don't have a lot of Fred, Velma.
I wouldn't be surprised if they do another, like, Scrappy or something, because they only have one Scrappy out there.
So. Scrappy would be good.
Or Dumb. They only have one.
Oh, Scooby-Doo. Yeah, that would...
What's Scooby-Dumb's, like, sister or whatever? Do you remember?
Sarah Dumb? I don't know.
It was like another one of the dogs, but it was like Scooby-Dumb's sister or something like that.
Oh, really?
You guys are way more knowledgeable on Scooby-Doo than I am.
Well, they also need the old man, like everyone always like take off the mask and it's old man whatever.
Old man Withers.
Yeah.
So
you
got Minor 49er we never got a pop of.
Yeah.
There's probably a couple. That
I'm
would
sure
be cool. Just give us a full set of villains. I'm down for that.
We've gotten some good Freddies from it too. So
honestly,
Shaggy now. We got
take a break from Freddy. It's okay. We don't need everything Freddy. Take a break. It's okay.
Scooby D. That was the female dog. Okay.
Oh, there you go, Brian. Scooby D. Okay. So Scooby Dumb and Scooby D. Oh, makes sense.
Makes sense.
And I feel like there's other family members that have been part of it too. And they were always celebrities too, like in old stuff. Like
Harlem Globetrotters would be cool.
The Harlem Globetrotters with them, or them trying to dress up as something to lure one of the monsters, from an episode or something like that. Also, there's this guy. So there's actually like several colors of this, and so I wouldn't doubt if they play off of the other colors.
Well, that's why they did it for the chase, soda. Right? That's why they did the pink chase soda.
Yeah. So there's 3 or 4 colors, I think.
Was there? Man, I don't remember that.
It's been like 2 decades since I've seen Scooby-Doo.
Batman and Robin were in Scooby-Doo.
I remember those. Yeah,
Yeah.
I watched those episodes over and over and over again. Have they done this might be a dumb question. Have they done a spooky space kook pop?
Yes.
Yeah.
They have. Okay.
Now, I don't think they've done a glow one, have they?
They have not.
So
They've
they've
actually
been doing a lot of glow kind of stuff lately. So
yeah, they got the werewolf witch doctor. They've got the glow in the dark phantom and the regular spooky space kook, the clown, the creeper, Captain Cutler. We've got a lot of Scooby-Doo so far.
Yeah.
You know what I hope they don't do? Can I tell you what I hope they don't do? Don't do it from like the movie or something. Don't pick one of the
Black
movies
Knight.
like Scoob or something like that. Don't give us any deluxe pops. Don't do that either. And pretty much anything else will be a home run. It would be hard it would be hard for them to screw this one up.
So there's a ton of ghosts out there, of course, different things. So there's so much they could still do because there's bakery ghosts, Zomba, like Volt ghosts, Phantom, funky phantoms, the moon monster, Morgan Moonstar. So it keeps going and going.
There's
so
definitely enough that they could do. I would love it. Yeah, give us more villains. Give me as many villains as possible. I'd take those over, even though, like I said, other than the movies, we only really have the one Velma, Daphne, Fred, and Scooby. I mean, then you got the movie ones. I mean, there's not a lot of those.
Yeah.
All right, Kev's Poppin Collectibles. You can stay. That would be incredible. I would be so down for that. Freddy as Fred with the mystery machine. I would be down for that.
Ooh. Probably the only thing deluxe size or bigger that I would not be upset with.
Yeah, I'm 100,000%. If they made that a limited NFT Grail, like that would be sick. And they could still do it because we did. Didn't we have it was Bugs as Freddy or as Bugs as Fred Jones in the Mystery Machine, right?
Yes.
Yeah. It's cool, but not perfect.
Disappointing. That was the first Mystery Machine.
Yeah. Kind of a bummer. Still cool, but definitely, a classic Mystery Machine would be pretty epic. And then we have absolutely no idea on the flip side what that Funime series is going to be.
It's going to be interesting.
No. I mean, there's going to be a Freddy that looked like that character somewhere.
Yeah. Now, with the NFTs, do you think that Funko is at the point where we're so many years into the NFTs and they have all these licenses, instead of saying, okay, we're just going to go down the line and do all these licenses? Do you think they are knowledgeable enough to go back and look at the aftermarket or look at what did sell well and say, all right, we're going to do series 2 of that. We're not going to do series 2 of that. We're going to do series 3 of this. Like, give the people what sells or just keep throwing stuff at the wall?
I think it depends. My Little Pony is a great example. You're kind of answering your question because the first series didn't sell and the second series didn't sell either. So, why did they do series 2 of that? Did they have to do series 2 of that? You know what I mean? Who knows what the licensing agreement is? Were they allowed to do something else but they had to do something like this, or did they
sign up?
I can't imagine that they thought it was going to sell well. And maybe it doesn't need to sell well for them to say it's a success for them. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it only has to sell 30%, and that's what they consider well, that we made money off of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And, I think that's why they put out some of these big amounts on the packs. I don't think they really, other than, the perception is what's bad. People want to see sellout because it feels like there's demand for it. Great example is the Transformers, those sold out, but the redeemables are not holding very good value on the market right now. Most of those you could get for $25 and under, which is not the same as the first series. Series 1, you were paying $75 and up for any of the legendaries. And to see where they're kind of at now, and even the Grail, I think that Grail is better than the Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime was around $350 or so, $300 when it was still on NFT form. And Starscream, I saw it the other day, is under 200. I mean, unless it's gone back up over the last couple days here. So it's interesting. Even though they sold out, the demand really isn't super there on the secondary. No, it's not in the secondary market yet, but you know what I'm saying. The secondary market on the
Chris, I don't think they're going to do Rock's NFTs unless it's like Taylor Swift or something. I really I think
Rock's
it would have to
NFTs.
be very specific if they're going to go that route.
Do you know why? Because they got to do licensing with
Well,
each
they did
person.
Iron Maiden.
Oh, that's true. That's true. They did do Iron Maiden. I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
but I think that
I could see them doing something like, you have to have something that has something kind of
like a
different
band
with it.
That's
Like,
why I suggested like Taylor Swift, because it would be like new and like, you know, never done before. They've done a lot of different bands,
but I think like artwork and stuff like that, it's a big part of it too. So like Iron Maiden does a new shirt every concert kind of thing. Like,
well,
like
you know what it also could
and
be.
stuff.
Iron Maiden's license might not be like $100,000 or $250,000. Do you know what I mean? Like if they tried to get a Taylor Swift license, I don't know how much they like. Usually there's guarantees. You got to guarantee that you're going to sell so much. And, you know, I think that all these bands, especially certain bands, like it's why they sell their own t-shirts and do that kind of thing. They make a good amount of money on their licensing. And
how about something like Linkin Park or something like that has a bunch of.
But they've already done like the Linkin Park album, and I feel like they would have to do something that they haven't already made.
I feel like those don't sell that well on the secondary market, though. Why I don't think they justify an NFT. I mean, I'm sorry.
I'm
there's
just
things
thinking
that
of
I like
things
that I
have
know probably shouldn't be
character
NFTs
kinda with
either.
them.
But
yeah, I mean, I wanted anything else for the Star Wars NFT, and they gave us that. So who knows?
About that still.
You know, it goes to show you what I know, or like what I want, or what you know. You know when you sometimes think you're like, okay, I want this, and I have like friends, right? You're like, yeah, I got friends. We all like the same thing, whatever, and like we think that what we want collectively represents what a majority of people want. When unfortunately, that's not the case, and Funko has to do what a majority of people want, and I feel like that's why they're going so hard with the anime stuff right now, because that's what a majority of people want right now.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I would like them to do. I would like them to just keep doing new stuff with NFTs. Like somebody said it in the chat. Use NFTs as introduce a new license with NFTs at the first run. I think that's a good idea, because then you'll piss people off, because people always get pissed off no matter what you say about NFTs. But if you give people some limited pieces to chase after,
and the only way for them to get it is through the NFTs, you're gonna really infuriate people to no end if you do that.
But you infuriate people regardless.
Either way.
Like, yeah, regardless with anything you say now. Like, I am truly convinced. Like, I got in some arguments with some people in our own comment section this weekend this week on our 2 videos. And you just can't win. Like you can't win. And it wasn't like bad arguments, not even arguments, just like going back and forth with people and their opinions. But you just can't win. It's just people are never happy no matter what is done, because it's like the ultimate argument. It's like the chicken or the egg. If everything is easy to get, then these people over here, the collectors, are upset because they're like, whatever, everything's easy to get. But then when stuff is hard to get, then people are like, only a few people are able to get this. Like, that's not fair. It should be for everybody. So like, you can't, it's just with collecting, you just can't win.
You can't win.
So that's why, like, Funko as a company, they will thrive if they are right here in the middle. If they make some stuff,
if they make everybody happy, they're doing it right.
Well, no,
if they make everybody unhappy.
That's right. If they make everybody unhappy, they're doing it right. If you have some stuff that's ridiculously hard to get, and then you have some stuff that's at 5 below. NFTs, 5 below. Everybody's upset. Boom. There you go. That's collecting in a nutshell. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
I think I got a perfect one for all the different NFTs for a Rockline NFT. I'm thinking Weird Al and all the crazy the crazy spin-off ones.
That
Good.
is actually genius. I
That
love
would
that.
be fun. I was like, I'm trying to think of someone that does like enough different characters on their own to have enough NFT.
Guys, I
different
feel like
ones.
they'd sell 55 packs though. I mean,
I would buy
love Weird
49
Al.
of them.
He's
It
in
could
my
be like
wheelhouse.
the April Fool's size drop, like that kind of thing.
Yeah, if they could do that size, I think that would be fun.
Josh, that is a brilliant. I love that. That is
Are
amazing.
Funkos listening? Probably not on my channel. They're probably
You never know.
guy.
You never know.
But yeah, I think what I love is when they do things that they don't do in any other form, even if it's a line that already exists, but it's just something like Adventure Time was a great one.
Yeah.
Like Adventure Time had so many good ones that they didn't. I mean, truthfully, since they have Nickelodeon in their backyard, I've mentioned this before. Gravity Falls would be a perfect one to do. Really, I think they would do pretty well, and it would be very similar to the Nickelodeon ones, how they do with those. I think Gravity Falls, there's enough people out there that would go after those just to have some more, and if they don't feel like they can release them wide, that's a great way to release them.
Yeah, I agree.
And you know, I think they're going to be trying a bunch of different things now, right? So we got always. I think they're going to have the hit and misses back and forth, and that's okay with them.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what it is.
Hopefully now they're just producing whatever they make. And now if they get the sticker right for us, like we've talked about a million times, then
I honestly feel like that would be a game changer.
That would be.
Like when these Disney and Friends pops come out and they're going to be showing double what was actually made.
Triple almost.
Yeah, it's a complete change.
The royalty is almost triple.
All of them are under 1,000 piece. All of them.
All of them are
under 1,000. Mini is under 470. The royalty is under 700 or around 700, something like that. Like, that's crazy how rare those pops are going to be. Crazy. And I got 2 of all of them.
Isn't that good? That's good for you.
Good for me. Just in case something comes in completely smashed up.
Oh, we did have this. This was a pretty cool shirt that came out today.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of rocks, this is technically rock.
I like the way that they've done some of these t-shirts. I like this one, and I like the Stitch one that they showed. I don't think it's come out yet, but that Stitch one that looks like airbrushed, I think that looks fun.
I am 1,000% getting this, and I'm keeping both the shirt and the pop. I love it.
I know. I think both the shirt and the pop are great. I think it's a good combo. Is it exclusive to anywhere? Do we know?
I think it's probably Target if I had to go.
Yeah, I can see that being a Target.
Target or
that looks like a special edition sticker, so it's got to be exclusive somewhere.
Funko was smart. This year is, I feel like, the only year in the history of years to come out with every single Deadpool that you can think of. I have not seen.
Jen, they don't want to do that. They've done that every year for the last 5 years. They'll probably do that again this year.
I'm telling you, they could get away with it this year. I'm just saying, as a business model, they can get away with it because everyone, I feel like, is finally hyped for a Marvel movie. And everybody wants Deadpool. We had people coming into our stream the other night begging us for Deadpool. I don't have a single Deadpool to spare. And
you know what's crazy? Like, we got 25, 30, 40 Deadpools at this point. I think that this mold looks really good.
It does. Yeah. It's different.
It's kind of unique. And that's weird to say for a Deadpool mold.
Yeah, I think it looks fantastic. Yeah, both these look great. I am really, really regretting not picking up the Freddy Wolverine. I know I'm going to regret that for the rest of time. Really hope Funko comes out with a Freddy Deadpool this summer. I think that would be pretty killer for fun days.
It'd be fun.
Yeah. But I'm excited for this movie. This movie looks like off the rails. Just exactly what Marvel needs right now. Like, not the standard cookie cutter, like introduce the superhero, he's got a problem, introduce the villain, then there's a fight, then there's a climax, then the superhero wins.
I feel like we're
then
gonna
there's
get kind of like Spider-Man,
yeah,
but better.
But
And I
better.
really liked the last Spider-Man.
yeah. Last Spider-Man was great. Yeah,
What do you think of
I'm not super in love
more
with
Batman?
Yeah, I don't like any of these.
I like Batwing. Like this is the first Batwing pop, so I'm down for that. His backstory is pretty cool, I believe, and I know like Teresa or somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Batwing is Lucius Fox's son, who then takes up a different bat mantle. So it's pretty cool. He's got like a Batman Beyond style suit where it's not like fully robotic, but it has some really cool gadgets. So I like that. Other than that,
Don't these kind of look like AI generated?
they do. Yes, that's exactly
When
what
I saw
thought
these,
of.
I'm like, is this real or did somebody just make these? Because they look like they're like the AI, like something that
Yeah.
I've made before. And I feel like
What?
the mold's it looks kind of weird. I mean, I don't like any of these personally.
What's the yellow character? Which character is that? Is that who I'm thinking of? I can't
I
even
think
read
it's
it.
Batman as Wolverine.
That's what it kind of looks
I
like.
mean, right?
Yeah, that's what it kind of looks like.
Yeah, I don't like the look of any of these, unfortunately.
Oh, here's some of them out of the box too.
Yeah, but they do look AI generated. Is that Signal, the yellow pop? I read one of his comics accidentally.
You stumbled upon it.
I was just curious because like I read this Batman comic like a year or two ago, and this yellow suited person was in the background, and I just read the comic just because I was curious.
Signal. Yeah, it's
Signal,
the Signal.
right? Signal,
Duke Thomas. And then Clown Hunters next to him. And we got Batwing, Batgirl, Spoiler at the bottom, and then the Joker, War Joker.
Okay.
I'm a little more old school than this. I feel like the old guy here. These are not in my wheelhouse.
I'll definitely grab Batwing and Signal, but the other ones, yeah, I don't need. But Vince, you kind of gave up on Batman a long time ago.
I did. Other than I got my Batman animated series, the best animated series of anything.
There you go.
I think
YouTube agreed.
There's too many.
In my
Batman.
1966 Batman set.
Honestly, those are the two sets to get.
Those are my jam right there. And I've got animated series I'm complete on, and I've got a very good head start on 1966.
I want to finish when we get to our new house. I want to complete the original Teen Titans line. I really like the way that line looks.
It's a good one.
And this probably sounds like super nitpicky, but I want to get the original DC Universe boxes of all the original DC.
No, I think that's good. It's like blue boxes.
Like I realize
it's blue box Star Wars.
Yeah, I realized when I was packing up my DC collection that I know it probably sounds super lame, but yeah, I want to get all the original boxes and I want to get the original Chase runs. I realized that like my Chase Wonder Woman is like a 2017. I want to see if I can find like a 2013. I don't know. I like challenging myself like that.
I want to find the large font Marvel, like the original Marvel ones. I have Hulk, but it's got the small writing, and I don't like it. I don't like it next to the large writing, and they're still old. Like one's a 2015, and I want to say that the large font is like 2013.
Yeah,
but that's that's the beauty of it. No, I don't think that that's weird at all. I think that makes it like there's different levels. A lot of people wouldn't care, and I didn't care. I didn't really notice it, and then now that I notice it, like that's something that I'm going down. And a good example again is the Batman pops, like you just said. I literally had like 40 different Batman, but I like the sets better because I like the villains and that kind of thing. So I got rid of almost all of my Batmans at this point, except for the two sets because I just prefer the sets.
think
Yeah,
there's
and I like when everything looks uniform on this shelf.
Yeah.
Like 1 set, 2 set, 3 set. You know.
Yep.
well, and they also came out with so many of those during the Black Box anniversary ones. Like,
Yeah, I think that's when it
so
kind of went off the
many.
rails a little bit.
Yeah, they're like, oh, these are cool, and then you realize, oh, they made 40 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and isn't this year technically the 90th anniversary of Batman? Right, because 5 years ago wasn't the 85th in 2019. So
you need
isn't
an
it?
anniversary every 5 years of that?
No, I just I mean, why would they celebrate 85? Like,
Wait a minute. Why do I feel like they did announce that they were doing some 90th year stuff?
It probably did.
I feel like we talked about this not that long ago, unless I'm just having deja vu. But
Or something else is in the 90 years. So.
Oh no, I take it back. It was the black boxes were the 80-year anniversary.
80 year.
80
So
year.
this year is 85.
I think that they were doing, guys. Did they not say they were doing something 85th year? I'm almost. Why do I feel like we talked about this? I don't know.
I mean, they should do something as in like one pop or like a pop and a soda. Like, I don't make another line, but just do like, I'm fine with them celebrating anniversaries, but celebrate it with like a 500-piece Batman pop that you drop on the Funko Shop, you know?
I agree.
Have a great night, Jeremy.
Hey, Jeremy.
Shout out to Jeremy once
line.
again for hitting 1,000 subscribers. Huge kudos to
Big
him.
milestone.
Yeah. What's up, Lions? How are you?
So, yeah, I think what dropped this week. I mean, we got C2E2 tomorrow. Figure out how that goes. Well, this is first one of those, so we'll see how that goes. Vinso can do some live reporting for us from right from.
Are you gonna make a video or do any content or anything?
Yeah, we've got all kinds of stuff planned. We got some shorts planned. Actually, what we're gonna do, and I don't know how I'm gonna make this happen because we don't get home until like 10. I think we land at 9:50 or something like that. 10 o'clock tomorrow night, and then we have soccer the next morning at 10 a.m.
Of course,
like an hour drive.
Never catch a break.
So no, we don't. And Gabby's dance competitions this weekend too. So we got that on Saturday and Sunday. But in between all that, I think what we're going to do is kind of vlog the whole day and do one long video, hopefully for our Saturday video. If not, if you guys will know, and you're going to get if you see me by myself, because I know Bree and Gabby are going to be gone most of the day Saturday. If I do a video, if I put out a mystery box video by myself on Saturday, I didn't get time to finish this, but I'm hoping that we're going to put out a longer video on Saturday with our whirlwind of a day.
I have a small request, but it's not that small, and I think you should do it anyway. Like, you guys have so much stuff going on. You should just vlog everywhere you go and just throw like little Funko bits into it. You could be like, hey, we're going to soccer practice. Now we're going to a dance competition. Now I'm going to go to...
You want to see how we live, don't you, John?
I do.
You're like, I got to see how this guy does it.
I do.
He looks so old and decrepit. How does he get through the day?
That's not it
I
at
ask
all.
myself the same question at times.
I'm just curious, you know. I'm just curious about how you guys manage everything.
You know, the last 2 weekends, you would be actually, you know, and we actually did. I forgot about this. Last weekend, we were in Indiana for soccer. We stopped at Kokomo Toys.
See, I can't be. Can somebody in the chat back me up? I can't be the only one here. I can't be the only one who would love to see some Vitali family vlogs. Oh my God, vlogging with the Vitalis.
It would have been that day would have actually been something because it was a 5-hour drive to soccer, and we like timed it because their hours are super weird too, and we timed it. And Bree wanted to go back, but they're closed on Sundays. We would have been back there if they would have been open on Sunday because Bree really wanted to go back. We only got to spend like half hour there. It was not enough time. We did pick up a Grail there though.
See,
that you guys are gonna have to stay tuned to find out what we got.
Enough time to grab a Grail.
Did grab a Grail that we've been trying to track down for a long time, and it was fairly priced.
I would just say skip the mystery box video event, and if you want to edit the video on Saturday, then put it out later.
That's true. Might be what I do. I we might, if we don't see one on Saturday, we're just gonna have the Sunday video. I'm gonna try to get this done because I want it to come out this weekend. Because then once it's over, it's like
honestly, drop it tomorrow night. Like, just take your time. Like, we'll watch it. I'm down. Like
tomorrow night
or Saturday night. Sorry, I'm out of it. Saturday night.
Yeah, I was gonna say because
Saturday, Sunday, whatever you get out.
Yeah, I that's what we're gonna do. We got a whole game plan of what we're gonna try to put up some shorts because I think that like a con thing, we could have some fun shorts with that. So we got some ideas that we're gonna be
so much cosplay at a con too. Just do a short on some fun cosplay.
Yeah, I'm wondering how busy they're like. I know how MICC is, and like I've been to our Motor City Con before.
It looks busy based on the people that I follow.
That's what I'm
weird. It's not 4 days. Like I feel like the big cons are all like at least a early like half day Thursday thing, something.
Right, that's why I'm saying I'm wondering how the Friday will be. So we'll see. I'm looking forward to it.
It'll be busy. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Hopefully not as crazy as a Saturday would be. So then you can enjoy it a little bit and get around and like you said, film content.
That's what I'm hoping for. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping
for. You got Mason, you got PopFourceOne, you got Tristan. You got a couple people hanging out there, so I'm sure you can find.
Tristan won't have a clue who I am. Mason might, maybe.
Mason knows who you are.
He watches enough. He probably would.
He knows.
If he hears my stupid voice.
He was doing a good impression of you last week too. He knows.
I could imagine.
So Lions had a great quick question here. How do you guys feel for tomorrow's drops? How long before Freddy, Proto, and Franny sell out?
Those I think are going to go super quick. Like we're talking less than 10 minutes. And that's if everything goes good on the site. Because I think that's what it's going to come down to. I mean, personal opinion with that.
I found a post that somebody made, and now I can't find it anymore. But they apparently put up that like these numbers could be fake too, about like how many of each item was loaded up on the site. I don't know how they would know, or if those numbers are accurate. But since it's only 3,000 pieces for each one, and they're going to have a significant amount for the actual con, there's probably not going to be many on the website. That's also why I'm going for the bundle, because
I think they're going to save them for the bundle too. That's kind of what I said at the beginning. I feel like, and really, I think that's smart on Funko's part. Sell your bundles.
I mean, sell your bundle first, and then if they don't sell out, you just restock the other stuff.
I mean, I'm not. I don't want them to necessarily do that, but I mean, as a business, I think that's what they probably should do.
Yeah,
incentivize it.
I want them to do it because I'd rather get all 3 limited pieces in one swoop. I thought they were going to take the limited pieces out of the bundle and sell them separately to drive more traffic. But
we're gonna find out. I'm looking forward to it. As we went through the evening here, I think I'm gonna try to get the bundle because I'm not gonna have time. I know it's gonna be kind of a time crunch. I think I'm gonna just try to get the bundle.
I think the site's just gonna crash and it's gonna be a lot of fun.
I think it's gonna be a nightmare, and I kind of hope for that because like SDCC was way too easy.
Yeah.
And I don't like that. I want to be disappointed. I hope I get disappointed with something tomorrow.
Well, as an apology to the community, Joanna's not happy about this, but we're going to be live tomorrow morning for the drop. So just to avoid confusion, if you guys want to hang out with us, our eyes might not be open, but yeah, our time, 9 a.m. Yeah. Okay. If we were on the West Coast, we would not go live, but
no, you wouldn't.
We're on the East Coast. So yeah.
So I know Vince has a very early morning tomorrow.
Yes.
I think I got one or two. So I will say I will do this for Vince right away so he doesn't forget.
Oh, Josh, thank you.
There you go.
Appreciate that.
They have their Ronald McDonald House Charity Auction coming up on May 18th at 6 p.m. Eastern, by the way.
Eastern time, guys. Don't show up at midnight because that's not right.
So, and then Vince, what is the official last day to get stuff to you?
May 3rd. And guys, you guys have been like cranking them in as of late. I was at the post office today. We picked up like 5 big boxes. And 3 of them were there. 2 of them were getting like unloaded off the truck. The guy's like, you're Poppin Duo, right? And I'm like, yeah, that's me. And all the other people are like, I don't know about that guy. But they literally grabbed 2 more. So I appreciate everybody sending stuff in. We're opening them up. Most of them will be open on videos, and we're at least reading the letters and stuff like that. So we appreciate you guys sending stuff out. And we still got about a week or so. Believe it or not, man, we are getting close. A week or so before we got that deadline. 10 days, something like that.
I think
2
they
weeks.
probably think you're selling popcorn or something like that.
Well, all of them say candy on it, open fast because there's candy. They probably think that I have a real problem.
Yeah.
And I do. I mean, I do. It's fair. So I appreciate that as well.
Anything else coming up, Vince?
Other than that, it's going to be C2E2 all weekend long. We have shorts planned. We will have, like I said, the vlog. We're going to show you guys, like, Bree's not, listen, she's not a morning person. I'm going to try to film her in the morning tomorrow. We're going to see how the morning goes because I am a morning person and usually we don't see each other in the morning and there's good reasons why. So this vlog could like really go off the rail real quickly. And then that's pretty much it. Next week we'll have mystery box videos, but I'm looking forward to this weekend and C2E2 content.
Cool.
That's it for me. John?
Nice. Well, we will be live tomorrow morning. Well, at least I will be. Joanna may be in spirit or in person. We'll see what happens. We are neither of us are morning people, so it'll be interesting. But I figure it'll be fun if the kind of like what we've done in the past for like the fun days drops and stuff. Maybe it'll be super smooth. Maybe the website will crash. Maybe it'll just be a fun 20 minutes that we all get to hang out together. But yeah, so if you're not doing anything tomorrow morning, maybe you're on your way to work, it's your commute or something, feel free to jump on in and hang out with us for a few minutes tomorrow morning. We are in crunch mode. We got a bunch of great stuff planned up for next week. A lot of extra videos dropping in preparation for May the 4th and kind of like our mini quasi Star Wars week and everything. So we're excited for that. Yeah, so just be on the lookout for everything that's going on with us. And don't forget to bookmark Vince's charity auction.
Thank you.
Oh, look at that. Jedi Josh is back.
Oh,
I love that.
Thank you. Good luck to everyone tomorrow.
Oh, 2 years for Pipsqueak. Look at that.
2 years. Crazy.
Yeah. Good luck to everybody on the drop. I hope you're able to get what you want. And yeah, have some fun.
Yeah.
So speaking of Star Wars, we'll have some soda videos, some Star Wars soda videos coming out, and then that leads right into our Star Wars mystery boxes that will be happening. Some Star Wars soda mystery boxes that'll be happening on our Wednesday auction. To come out and have some fun with those. And then of course, don't forget to bookmark if you haven't bookmarked John and Joanna's Slapshotpops Star Wars Spectacular Star Wars show on May the 4th. So lots of great stuff coming up. I know all of us are probably going to buy something from the Lego shop to get some of the free things and all those good things with May the 4th coming around. On May the 1st, I think a lot of the deals go in effect too. So
yeah,
if you haven't checked those out, definitely do that. So we'll have some of that video. We'll have some other mystery boxes coming out with some videos next week as well too. So some good stuff. But yeah, that's what's going on with us. And then we also already have our charity auction up for bookmarks. So if you want to do that for August, if you want to get an early bookmark in, go on Whatnot and help us out.
Bookmark away.
That. Yeah.
Bookmarks mean a lot, guys. So thank you so much.
They do.
It really helps us out a lot.
So I had a funny response, I think, on one. Someone asked about, like, do bookmarks help you get paid or paid for bookmarks or something like that? I'm like, no. But bookmarks help the Whatnot algorithm. So I will say that it does help you get noticed more and help things get seen a little more on the app, especially when there's
100 auctions going at once
on at the same time. So we do appreciate bookmarks, even if you can't make it out. It's a good way to just kind of help us get those notifications. Just
Yep.
kind of like a like on a YouTube video or anything like that. Everything.
Yeah,
helps
that's
with
all
that.
it is. Yeah, we don't get anything for that.
Yeah. Oh, don't forget Hot Cash this weekend.
Oh,
Cash
Hot
Hot
Friday.
Cash.
Don't forget Hot Cash weekend. So if you only get 1 or 2 things from the con, then you can use your Hot Cash to get some good things from Hot Topic.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
And
So
if you don't pick up anything from this con, San Diego Comic-Con is not that far away.
no.
Nope.
Well, that's about it, folks. So I appreciate everyone coming out and hanging out with us tonight. Like I said, we're wrapping it up because got some early stuff going on tomorrow, and I hope everyone has a great weekend coming up. Hopefully, you score something you want either on the con, or if you're not going after the con stuff, maybe you find something else you're looking for. So,
A lot of good stuff right now.
yeah, we'll see you back next week, and we'll see you on auctions or videos and all that good stuff too as well. But appreciate everyone hanging out with us.
Night,
Have a good night,
everyone.
everyone.